My name is Angela. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I met my trafficker from a friend of a friend that there is a Filipino that lives in California, and they were looking for a caregiver. And then if I get here to the United States, she was gonna help me to get my green card. And she's a woman, and that's why I guess I trusted her more. She's my own people, and she speaks the same language of me as me. I thought she was a friend, because when I first got here, she even hugged me, and she told me that we're gonna be a family. We're taking care of 6 elderly. We get up every day, start 4:30 in the morning, and go to bed like 10 or 11, and then every 2 hours we have to get up and check our patient, because we have elderly patient that has dementia. I don't have a room in the facility, so I sleep on the floor in the hallways. There was a time that for 6-8 months we didn't get a day off, so we straight work for 16 or 18 hours a day. My trafficker told me that I have to work for her for 10 years. She told me that I owed her $12,000. And my trafficker told me that if I talk, they might gonna call the police, and then they were gonna call the immigration, and I don't have document to prove that I'm legal here. There was a time that I even feel like I'm gonna kill myself. So I was rescued by a neighbor. My neighbor always talked to us, and he always asked me that if I had a day off, and I always said yes, I did yesterday, and he always told me that I saw you there yesterday. So one day he handshake my hand and with a piece of paper, and he told me that this is my number, and if you need help, call me. Because I don't even know that there was a human trafficking. I thought in my mind human trafficking is only sex trafficking. I didn't know that human trafficking exists also in labor. So before I start working in the facility, my trafficker and I went to the clinic to get a TB test and physical exam. Before we left the facility, my trafficker told me that let me do the talking. You cannot see in my face that I was in trouble. In our culture in the Philippines, we always smile. Even though, you know, how bad the situation is, we always make most out of it. But maybe the time, if there is a poster, they will tell you that if your working condition is this, then you need, you could get help with that number. Maybe I could save that number and I could reach out for help.